Good morning, everyone. I am your teacher for today, and before we start our class, please lead the prayer, Noemi. Okay, now before you take your seat, please pick up the pieces of trashes under your chairs and arrange your chairs properly. Now, I have here two messages, the message A and the message B. Message A, Ma'am, bakit wala pa grades? The message B, Good day, ma'am. May I ask if our grades are already available? Thank you. So, what can you say about those messages or these messages? Like, which message would you prefer to receive? Message B? Why? What makes message B more appropriate? Okay, do messages like message A happen online? Yes, because especially it's in chats and comments like usual or daily conversation you have with your friends or your teachers. Now, these messages are examples of computer-mediated communication, and today we'll learn how to communicate responsibly online. Are you responsible online? You should be responsible online. Now, what is online etiquette in CMC, or have you ever heard the word etiquette? What comes to your mind when you hear the word etiquette? Yes, online etiquette, also called netiquette, refers to the proper and respectful way of communicating through digital platforms. Example for this is Messenger. Like, you use Messenger almost every day to communicate with your friends online or your loved ones or your family. And email, when you send email to your boss if you're working, or you send your resume through email. Now in Google Classroom, you also use that in your online class, right? And also Zoom. Is communicating on Facebook a form of CMC? Why? Yes, because in commenting on Facebook, you're actually also sharing your opinion through online. Now, there are common rules of online etiquette. First is be polite and respectful. You should be polite and respectful online because it will violate the law of online law. Yes, and next is avoid using all caps. Yes, because all caps means you're shouting or you're angry, or maybe you're using all caps with no reason, and that may made people misunderstand you or understood you like you're maybe shouting or you're angry to them. Third, think before you send. Think first before you send something that might offend the sender or the person you're talking to. Like you really need to think first before sending because it might cause misunderstanding or misinterpretation with the receiver. Now, the fourth one, use proper language and tone. It might be hard to properly convey the tone or the language you're using online, but as much as possible, really have to use proper language and tone to not offend the receiver or the person you're talking to, right? Now the fifth one is respect privacy. You even in a person, you really must have to respect others' privacy, especially online. Like you don't need to um, spread information or private information about the person online without their consent. So now, I have here a question. Why is tone important in online communication? Anyone? Yes, because messages can be misunderstood if you don't use tone or properly use tone to convey what you're trying to convey uh, to the person you're talking to. Now, there are also consequences of poor online etiquette. Here are the improper use of SIMSI may lead to misunderstandings, like it happens all the time, especially when you meant something that is not what you really meant to. That's why people understood you or misinterpret what you're trying to say or what you're trying to convey. Now, second is conflicts. There might be conflict between you and the person you're talking to when you said something but it's not what you meant on what the person had received or perceived onto the message you have sent. Do you get me? Okay. Now there's also possible that improper use of SEMC, it will also damage relationships. Like you might uh, said something to your partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend online, and that it's hard for you to uh, explain what you want to explain. Like instead of explaining your side, there's possibility that your partner will block you, and that leads to a bigger conflict to your relationship, or it will end up damaging your relationships. Now, next is school or workplace sanctions. In school, you might send something to your GCs, or you're posting something on Facebook about your school, and it may and something like you said negative about your school, that will also lead to uh, misinterpretation to the teachers who's teaching to your from your school. Do you get me, everyone? Okay, now I have question. If you really understand of, or if you really listen to what I'm saying. Now, can online messages affect real life relationships? Yes? Why? That might be the reason, or yeah, but online messages can affect real life relationships if there's negative or positive effect for that, but it might make you get closer to your loved ones, or with your relationship with your friends, but it can also make you distance when you're not communicating always, because uh, yeah. So now, are you ready for your activity? Okay, our activity for today is fix the message. I'm giving you I'll be dividing you into small groups, or 5 groups, and I'll give you messages each group. It's improper online message. Now, here is the messages. Oh, I will group you into 3 groups na lang. Now, here are the messages. This is for the group 1, the group 2, and the group 3. Rewrite this. Rewrite the message you receive using proper online etiquette. I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare your answers and provide also explanations. Okay? Okay, everyone, pass your works. Thank you. Now I have here questions, and answer it in 3 minutes. Individual, okay? It's individual. And we're gonna pass that in 3 minutes. Here are the questions. Just answer it directly. Okay, pass your works, everyone. So, our next activity, I'll be giving you questions, and let's see if you really understand this our discussion earlier. Now, number 1, what does it means when you're using all caps? Correct. Now, what is Why is respect important in online chats? Or is respect important in online chats? Yes, it's correct. It's really important to respect in online chats. Now, is etiquette part of SimC? Yes, obviously, because that's what our topic for today. Now, I have assignment for you all and for you class. Observe your online messages for one day, okay? Observe. I know you're all on your cell phones and you're really into online platforms like Facebook now. Now, I'll let you observe your online messages for one day and write one example where you applied proper online etiquette. Do you understand, everyone? Okay, again, observe your online messages for one day and write one example where you applied proper online etiquette. Okay, that's all for today. Um, everyone, anyone, please lead the closing prayer. Okay, goodbye, class, and I. Okay, and goodbye, class. See you tomorrow. Don't forget your assignment.